Okay, this time I'm gonna be drawing. Last time you drew, and you drew
Ernest
Evans, which was absolute fucking trash. But fuck that game. We're gonna pick a new game right now. Oh, Cannon Spike.
Ooh, cool.
That's a good pick. Now, just to give a bit of like history on Cannon Spike of what I know of it.
Okay.
Basically, it's some weird Capcom mashup game that plays like an overhead arcade game. It is 2 players, and you play as a weird variety of Capcom characters. Okay, yeah. So Shiba Shintaro, who I don't even know who he's from. Like, what is that guy from?
I don't know.
have no idea. Charlie, he's from Street Fighter Alpha. But what's really weird is like, why Charlie? It's Charlie and Cammy. I guess they wanted Street Fighter characters who would be okay using guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what it was. But then why not Guile?
Because it's cooler to have the like lesser known guy.
Charlie? I don't know. He's a really
I think that's cool.
Character. Sir Arthur, but it's like a mech Sir Arthur.
I don't get why they have like Arthur as like a giant mech, because usually he's like a scrawny little guy running around in boxers.
I know. I'd like to disagree and be like, oh, they put him in a mech because it's a shooting game and they wanted to look more like he would fit in the world. Except for the fact that if you turn the page, there's BB Hood, and she's just like got a picnic basket, fucking around.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, you go from Cammy with like double Uzis and Mac 10s to like BB Hood. It's like, what? Now, if you've ever played Darkstalkers, you know BB Hood is like a dark character that always has like guns and shit. Who is Simone?
I don't know.
Simone fights together with Arthur. She has a strong will and a passion to complete the mission. She must be from the Ghosts and Goblins series.
I've never heard of her.
Mega Man's in this.
That's awesome. It's Mega Man from Mega Man Legends or something.
Yeah, it's
got,
weird,
like, the weird
redesign.
spiky hair.
Yeah.
Like
They actually show in the manual the controller controls and then the arcade stick controls.
Oh, that's
so you could
cool.
play this with an arcade stick. If you want, we could play this with the arcade stick. It does show that you can play with an arcade stick. I coincidentally have an X-Arcade arcade stick, and it's the 2-player version. And I do have the adapter to play with the Dreamcast, so for this review, because it's so badass, we're going to play it with the arcade stick. 2-player arcade stick coming at you. Alright, here we go. Cannon Spike on the Sega Dreamcast with the X-Arcade Duo fucking arcade stick. The only thing I don't like about it is they did do, see, like, as you can see, it's got 2 sets of buttons and joysticks.
Yeah, so it's a 2-player.
It is a 2-player experience. The problem is they didn't make it very wide, so unfortunately we're gonna have to get, we're getting real close. We're doing this just for you guys on this episode. Normally we wouldn't sit this fucking close. They couldn't make it a little wider? Now there is a wider version that has a trackball, but what the fuck do you need the trackball for?
No. This is cool.
This is pretty cool. Must you touch my side of the thing? It's so mature.
Okay, so
listen. It's like that upbeat jazzy music. It sounds like Marvel's
awesome.
Capcom.
Yeah.
Fucking Capcom, man. So, we had an issue with the recording device, and now we have to reshoot some of our footage. That's why the background's different, and, well, we look slightly different. One thing's definitely way more different. Some of the footage will be looking slightly different than the other footage, but the review will be the same, so... yeah. Oh, one thing I noticed on the menu was, look, if you go to the difficulties... Okay, normally you get hard, normal, or easy, right? Or sometimes, but then sometimes there's like very hard, normal,
extreme.
Yeah, very easy. But look at this one. Okay, very hard, normal, easy, very easy. There's 2 below that though, which are like what? Child. Yeah. Child.
Baby. It's just like what? Like if you were to place a baby on an arcade stick and just like.
And it just crawled. Did you select baby mode?
What?
No, you. God damn it. Well, cool. We're playing something we don't even want to play at. Look how many supers you get on baby mode.
Holy shit.
On baby mode,
if you were just a baby hitting buttons, you could beat it? Is that what they're implying?
Well, let's see what happens. You see what you can do. You can't hit the start button.
just like...
Well, now I'm in it, so now I gotta play like a baby too. And they'd be like,
yeah. Well, they'd kind of be like, we should get a baby and like make it play baby
Steal
mode.
someone's baby just to try this and then torture them? Wow, actually, this is a fun game. Okay, so it kind of works like a twin stick shooter in that you move with the joystick, and then then whatever direction you're in, you're locked in that direction.
Oh, you lock when you shoot.
When you shoot. As soon as you hit the shoot button, you're locked in that direction. So if I look up, and then I move aside, I'll turn right. But if I hit shoot, I'm locked to the right. So I'll stay in that path and keep shooting that way. Okay, so you have a basic shooting button. Then you have a super shot. Then you have your basic melee. Then you have a super melee. Then you have a super move. Then you have a target button. A lot of fucking controls. It's a good thing you have the arcade stick.
Light and heavy attacks for both shooting, melee, and supers.
Yeah.
Pretty much. That's what it is.
There's light and heavy attack for melee and shots. Then you also have a super move, which are those little diamonds with the S's on them. It's just so weird that like they were like, let's use Street Fighter characters, but make them like have guns. You know what I mean? It's just odd.
It's hard to target.
Did you ever think you'd see like Cammy cannon spiking like a helicopter?
Cannon spike.
Like it's just weird. It's just such an odd concept.
Having Arthur as a giant mech too from Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah. Oh my God. Half my health. Now, what do you think of Mech Arthur?
They've turned him into a giant mech.
A soulless mech, or yeah, I don't know.
Badass design, but it's baffling.
It's weird. It's weird. But I mean, they also gave Cammy double Uzis, which isn't that much of a stretch.
Well, that makes sense
considering she's military.
Yeah.
But I'm just making a point of like they took a character from a fighting game and gave them guns. She can still do like her cannon spike. Look, when she does cannon spike, it does the listen. Cannon spike! Cannon spike! She actually says cannon spike!
Cannon spike!
Which is cool. It is funny that most of the characters, their voices are in Japanese, I noticed.
Yeah.
They didn't bother to translate, but certain words are English, but it sounds like they're said from
Japanese voice actors.
Yeah, Japanese voice actors. It's just funny. What, are those the Resident Evil dogs?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because this is a Capcom game. This is clearly a Resident Evil inspired level.
Is there a Resident Evil character in the game?
I don't think there is, and that's a really odd, like... what? Dead? Off one punch! This is on easy? Did you see that? I got one punched and took off the rest of my health. Half my health.
This is just... As you're talking, we're already in another
boss fight. We're already in another boss fight. This is madness. It's like, it's fun, but it's like...
You can't, like, really...
You can't calm down for a sec. You have to be paying the fuck attention. Okay, your melee is doing insane damage, because I did cannon spike, and it was half his bar was gone. Okay, like, oh my... Okay, they barely gives you time to breathe. We're trying to get a second just to get a few words in. Well, before that can happen, immediately the game's like, no screen. Like, there's about... a 5-second loading.
Not even, just like immediate.
You know, some games, people complain about games loading too slow and loading screens being bullshit. This game, they needed to lengthen that loading screen. I'd rather it with 30 seconds so I can catch my goddamn breath. Okay, so if you do the melee, you have the light melee, and if you do the triple hit on it, you do a combo. Like a short little combo. Try the targeting.
I am trying to target them.
It's hard, because you go into target mode, you target, then you're locked on. But as soon as you get hit, you lose the target. But the guns are just so weak.
I find, your regular shot doesn't kill
Look how many shots!
Flying fortress.
It's also just insanity on the bosses. I don't know who anyone's supposed to be. Like, you know...
Snowboarding robot?
Snowboard Robo Buster. Look at this madness! Are you fucking kidding me? Look! What? Look at the health!
He took off his whole health bar with 2 cannon spikes.
Okay, so obviously...
Okay, so the game is called Cannon Spike.
You use that
Cannon Spike
cannon
is the best fucking move in the game.
You use that Cannon Spike. Game over! I feel like I just, like, ran a marathon. No, I feel like I ran, like, the 100-meter. I'm gonna try a different character, other than Cammy.
I'm gonna try, who is the snowboard guy? Is he a unique character?
Shiba something. I think he's unique to the series. I'm gonna go with Charlie, because, again, Charlie's fucking weird. Oh, I can't change his costume. For some reason with Cammy, I hit up and she was able to use her Shadow Lou costume. Yeah, you didn't notice that? I was in blue.
Oh, yeah, I just realized that actually. I wonder if there's different costumes for everyone.
Oh, I noticed. Look at who we're versing. Fallen Balrog. Now, it's clearly a Vega-esque character because he's got the claw.
It's evil Vega, but Vega was
Balrog is, in Japanese.
In Japanese.
Yeah.
Wasn't Vega or Balrog already evil?
Yeah, he was, but like that's what I'm saying is
where did he fall from?
This is after he already lost.
He's really washed up.
But then he's apparently become a cybernetic like zombie soldier. What were they thinking with the bosses for this game? It's all over the board. Like they're just nonsensical
Snowboard
random
Robo-Buster.
But it's like they could have just gone with like Akuma and Bison. Fucking the Tyrant from Resident Evil. Instead they went with like Bio Ape Gorilla Model 2. Like shit we don't care about. It's like the game is really
I care
fun.
about Bio Ape Gorilla.
I'm hoping he's in the next Resident Evil. Maybe that will save the series. Is my bar bigger than yours? Dude, I think it is. I must have got a power-up that expanded the bar or something. There might be some that just expands it.
That would be sweet if you could actually
which is awesome.
Build your health bar up. The music's sweet, too.
Yeah, the music's catchy. It's catchy. You know what else I noticed?
StarCraft.
This game seems almost more like a fucking bullet hell.
Kind of.
And it's also... No, it is. On certain bosses. We haven't really got to some. But... Wait till they get to the boss of this one, and he shoots at a million things. Like the Robo snowboard guy. Did you see his shots?
They do shoot like a million.
They shoot a million shots. So it's like it is a bullet hell. It's like a bullet hell mixed with a twin stick shooter mixed with like a 3D shoot 'em up. I don't know how to.
But it's also got melee. It's also got like combat.
It's fucking madness, is what it is, and I'm loving it. I feel like I'm on cocaine right now, and I just want to keep taking it. I want to do another line, so let's go. See? It's like a bullet hell. Look at that. It is. It's a bullet hell. I'm about to die. The specials seem to suck. I noticed that. They don't really do much damage at all. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, yeah, mine doesn't give... Yeah, yours gives you invincibility? Mine
I think so, yeah.
I can get hit out of mine.
That's not good.
No, it's not good. And also, mine locks me in place. Which means I'm, like, open to a hit. Feel free to dodge this.
Yeah, I'm invincible for mine.
Okay, that's actually useful then. Yours is useful. Use it, kill him. Yeah! Nice! We're getting better. We're getting better. It doesn't seem like
Charlie's on rollerblades.
Yeah, I noticed that. Everybody glides in this game. It's very glidey. Yeah. Look, it's like me. On any of the characters that normally just run, they have rollerblades or they have like a hoverboard.
Yeah.
Duke it out, duke it out. You're literally just like pouring your whole heart and soul into these haymakers. He literally just like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to use the Shadow Lou costume, Cammy. And look, you just hit up and down, if they have one. A Cammy's the only one I found that had one. Another thing I want to bitch about, could the player select screen be any shorter?
It's like 10 seconds.
It is, it's 10 seconds. 10 fucking seconds! Just cannon spike. My strategy is literally just to run in and cannon spike. That's cool that in the artwork, I picked the alternate costume Cammy, and the artwork is the alternate costume
Cammy's clearly the main character.
Half the health instantly. I just run up and do a cannon spike. I literally ran up, cannon spike, half health gone.
Yeah.
Instantly. Use Cammy.
Yeah, she's awesome. Remember when Capcom was fun?
Yeah, remember when Capcom made cool weird games like this and not just fucking blockbuster games?
The alligator fucked me up one time. Just beating Mega Man beating an alligator to death.
In case you wanted to see that happen.
This is when Capcom was like fun.
Yeah, would do ridiculous shit.
Yeah.
Shiba might be one of the better characters.
Her attacks seem to do quite a bit.
Shiba's ridiculous ball thing he shoots out, it stays and like keeps damaging.
Is that what he's shooting out? The ball's like
that's his heavy shot. That's his heavy shot.
That's awesome. That's
so cool. The artwork between the transition artwork's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. The graphics in the game itself, I love. I think it's very arcadey though. It's not like it doesn't look. It's not
totally
like
Dreamcast.
It's totally Dreamcast kind of arcadey. So if you're into that, then this game's right up your alley. It's not a very polished looking game, I'll say. You know what I mean? Like things look really blocky.
Yeah. You gotta lock.
Oh my god! Bullet helmet. Jesus. Oh!
I almost dodged through. I'm dead.
So am I. Oh! Look at my health, though. I'm one breath away. Is this the last mission? Because it says. Oh, yeah, me! I spawned, and then it's like, wait a minute. Okay, you know what this shit reminds me of, and it plays so similar and it looks similar. Power Stone, another Capcom property on the Dreamcast. It looks the same. It is a fun game.
Power Stone is Capcom?
Yeah, Power Stone's Capcom.
Where's Power Stone 3 Capcom? Huh?
They play like pure arcade games. There's not much, like there's no breathing room in the game at all. It's literally just madness, and it's like, what is going on? If you like this or you like Power Stone, you'll love the other one.
Yeah, I think what's fun about it is just like throw a bunch of cool, badass Capcom characters together,
bunch of random properties,
shoot shit, and like bunch of crazy fun like gameplay.
Yeah, it's fun, mindless play.
Yeah,
but there's nothing wrong with that. Cannon Spike for the Dreamcast. It's out of its goddamn mind. It's frantic. It's fanatic. It's insane. You don't get a second to breathe. You got to keep moving. You got to keep fucking hitting this fire button, and I love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's awesome. The only flaw to this game is its rarity. This is now an $80 fucking game.
Oh, I don't know.
I wouldn't pay $80 for this.
I don't think
I got my copy years ago for I think 20 or 30. I bought it off a guy. I bought a couple games off him. And at that time I paid that. Now, you know, with the price of this game, if you can find this under 50, go for it. Yeah. I wouldn't pay over 50.
Fun, unique characters, madness gameplay. Boss after boss after boss, bullet hell, like shooting and explosions, and then it's over like that.
It is what it is.
I'll play it again for sure.